Howdy, Aquarius, and welcome to your first outside reading with outside weekly reading. So it's two facets of Broomstick Fairy. It's getting kind of chilly. London ain't that hot after 7 months of time. Ain't that hot at all, but hey. So let's get into your weekly. So Aquarius, for the week of June 12th to June 18th, yeah. I've got oily skin, so my nails got a little bit dirty. Allow me. You have the shaman or the hierophant, and then you have the seven of fire or endurance. Now this speaks of defending, this speaks of teaching, this speaks of holding your ground, defending your beliefs, or being a good teacher or good leader, standing firm. This speaks of orthodox, speaks of conventional, speaks of an organization, speaks of a community, a program, a person, a marriage, the governments, anything that's to do with order in the court, or it can be a priest, it can be a belief system, it can be spiritual beliefs, it can be religious beliefs, non-religious beliefs, orthodox, unorthodox, bada bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. So with these two together, I feel like what this is saying is that the situation is that you are defending your beliefs, or you're defending your family, or you're defending the reason why you believe in a certain things, or why you feel a certain thing, or why you feel a certain way towards something, or why you feel like something should go a certain way. You're holding your ground and you're standing firm and you're not backing down because you believe that this is the way it should be. Whatever that may be, you may be changing your beliefs, or you may be defending your beliefs, or you may be defending a person who is like a father figure to you, or you may be defending your husband or your wife, or you may be defending defending something that is very dear to you, or something that has been, or that is going to become very dear to you. Okay, just holding your ground. Holding firm. Every Monday's Instagram. Says la calanda. And then in your work life, you have the Father of Water or the King of Cups. This can be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or someone that has the qualities like it. And then you have, the Five of Water in reverse, which speaks, but it's good because the upright speaks of loss, disappointment, heartbreak, yada yada yada. In reverse, you're coming from that, you're releasing that. And then you have the Four of Earth, which is security. I feel like this is setting up shop. I feel like this is holding on tightly to your pentacles, to your money, because the Four of Earth is money, tangible, earth signs, that's very tangible, very practical, very reliable, very stable, very good business acumen, bada bing, bada boom. The Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus type energy, but I just feel like this is not them. This is more so just Four of Earth, like it says here. But then you have the Ten of Air, which is negative thinking. But the Ten of Air can also be swords in the other decks. So I'm trying to visualize the swords daggering and stabbing somebody in the back, pinned up against the wall in the other decks. And with that belief, or with that thought in my head, then this scenario can shape in a few different forms. Okay, I feel like some of you may win some sort of legal battle and get your money owed to you. It could be from the help of a very compassionate person, and maybe that's what the presence of this Father of Water is. This person may be very compassionate, maybe like a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Please don't rain. Or they may be like very intuitive, a very good support system. You can talk to them about anything. They're very good storytellers as well. Or they're very well equipped, very good with their words. So maybe you had a lawyer or something that was defending you, and they got you out of something. Or the company's lawyer, they had a good way with words, and they just knew how to tweak the system. Sorry, I just feel like it's kind of rain. So that could be the case or the scenario for some of you. And then others of you are just doing work that you love. That could be the presence of this water, because they're very creative. And you're doing this after you come from some sort of loss or upset. Maybe someone got a position that you wanted, but you are being a good Samaritan nonetheless. That could be a scenario for some of you. A boss that you might like be leaving the company. That could be a scenario as well, because I'm just trying to figure out the different combinations of these three cards. Maybe I should just laugh it as one card. I got overkill and got excited and just keep putting up more cards when I should just leave it. So, yeah, maybe a boss may be leaving some of you guys. And others of you may be hurt a little bit financially, but someone of water-like qualities may help pull you out of this rut. And if that's not the case, then Some of you may be stuck in a financial rut, but your creative ideas or your creativity will help you get out of it if you listen to it. A lot of stories, yeah. Then what's next? That was work. Okay, your emotions. And your emotions, you have the star card in reverse. Now the star is an Aquarius card. Brilliant, brilliant. But you had it in reverse. So in your emotions, you may be feeling a little bit damper, maybe feeling a little bit down and out, maybe having a little bit loss of hope in something, or you're feeling a little bit hopeless. You're not really seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You're seeing the light behind you, but it's really up above you. And when someone comes up as themselves, or as the card that represents themselves in a reading, I often tend to think that it's either they are too much in their element or they are too much out of their element. So you either may be too much into your element and maybe over emotional, or you may be too much feeling like a star and feeling like you're the star of the show and maybe not being a good valuable player. But I don't think that's it. I feel like it mainly just feel like you feel a little bit depleted for some way and somehow about something. So yeah, your emotions, you're not feeling like yourself. Maybe you need to have a nice little warm bath or go to the spa or do something that will revitalize yourself or bring you back to life, Aquarius. I don't want to see you like this. I want to see you like this, thriving. Okay? Now for the singles. Okay, I gotta get out of here, man. The singles. Which cards was for singles? God damn it. Okay, yeah, singles. You've got two of love, the two of water, the love cups in reverse. So I don't know, maybe some of you are newly single, or some of you want to be in a nice committed relationship, but you're not getting it. So you're feeling a bit sad. So maybe that's why your emotions are you feeling a little bit weakened, because you want love. The two of water in reverse is like sad. You want a blissful communion with someone. You want to connect with someone. You want to have that love and that unity, but you may be feeling a little bit lonely. These nails, boy. You may be feeling a little bit lonely and isolated, especially with the four of air here with contemplation. Contemplation is often speaks of a card of meditation, of detachment, so you may be detached, or maybe some of you don't even want love. You're not even thinking about that. You just want to reserve and think about yourself and meditate and focus on your inner world so that you can change this up right by yourself without having the presence of somebody else. But then for some of you, I feel like you may be wanting someone and you may be feeling a little bit lonesome, and while you're on your lonesome, you're just contemplating on where to go next, who deserves your attention next, if someone is hollering at you, or if you can holler at somebody. But there's definitely some detachment or relaxation of not really making any movements right now. We're just letting go and just, And then for the couples, you've got the two of earth, which is change in reverse though. And then you've got the spiritual warrior, which is the chariot. So now these two, to me, I feel like this is saying you guys may be individually working on yourselves to bring yourself closer together in union in the end. You may have to set aside like separate activities for yourself so that you can see what it's like, or to dabble into other things to build your own inner self up, to build your own core up, your own strength, so that you could change this up right. You may have other activities and interests going on to help you do that, so that you can be stronger together. The spiritual warrior does a lot of inner work, but it's definitely forceful, definitely dominant, definitely it's momentum, it's movement, it's positive, it's victory. So before that victory, I feel like you guys need to learn how to balance things properly, or learn how to do a equal balance of give and take, or learn how to juggle. If you have children, learn how to, pay attention to the child, but pay attention to your love as well, or pay attention to your work, but then pay attention to your private projects, but then pay attention to your love. So it's a few different things, yeah. But they definitely need a change. But I feel like you may be driving backwards a bit right now, because the chariot is about driving forwards, and then with this in reverse, I feel like it may be like maybe like wheeling back the horse a little bit, or like the horse maybe doing that. You know that thing horses do? Bear with me. Or you may be like just going a step back right now, or going a bit slowing down for this week. Remember, this is a weekly reading, not a monthly, so it's just a week, yeah? But it doesn't mean break up. I feel like it just means that you're going backwards a bit while you each go forward within yourself, if that makes sense. I think it does. Overall energy, overall advice from spirit is to be resilient, have that inner strength, have that fire, and believe in yourself. Stand firm. Do not let anyone take advantage of you. Be bold and be brave. Stand up for your beliefs. So whatever beliefs you was fighting for, if you do have to fight in the legal system, or if you do fight in the legal system, I feel like you may get your way, and if you don't get your way, just have that fire. Be like them fire signs, that passion, that forceful, that like that charging ahead, that defending, that don't fuck with me mentality, but still in a pleasant way, you know, Aquarius. Fire, shut up, fire. Like reggae and dancehall know what I'm talking about. I don't know why I've got so much energy. I'm freezing out here. Okay, let's hurry up. Okie dokie, yeah, so believe in yourself, believe in your beliefs, stand up, you know, that kind of thing. Now, what is the oracle message for Aquarius, Spirit? Give me an oracle message for Aquarius, June 12th to June 18th. Aquarius, oracle message for Aquarius. What is the overall message in this reading for Aquarius, Spirit? What is the overall message in this reading for Aquarius? Somebody just got that. Let's get another one. What is the overall message in this reading for Aquarius? The source. You are at the center, the source. Shine your light. And then, environment. Your environment reflects your life. Change your surroundings. So if you're not happy with a certain something, then change your surroundings. Yeah, see, like I was saying, get busy. Do some activities that you like to turn this into that. Boom. Turn this into that. Boom. Turn this into that. Boom. Okay. And then, Spirit, what is a crystal that will help Aquarius this week? Spirit, give me a crystal that will help Aquarius this week. A crystal for Aquarius this week. A crystal for Aquarius this week. Somebody else got that. Let's get another one. Shuffle a little bit more. A crystal for Aquarius this week, Spirit. A crystal for Aquarius, June 12th to... What? Someone else got this shit again. It's alright. That's what Spirit wants you to have, so that's what you're gonna get. So yeah, the blue lace agate, I definitely know that's a throat chakra one. So if you guys definitely have something that you want to tell, that you want to defend, that you want to hold on firm to, then do it. So blue lace agate. Blue lace agate connects spirit with intellect, highlighting integrity. It enhances the ability to communicate effectively what is on your mind and heart. Attune to your inner being to express the fullness of who you are. Be confident when speaking in public, as you have much to share. You may have been silenced in the past, repressing thoughts and feelings, causing throat problems. So speak your mind gently, honestly, and clearly. You have the gift of serenity. Use it wisely. Divination, speak your heartfelt truth with integrity and confidence. Do not fear being judged. Expect news shortly and keep lines of communication open. Events unfold slowly. Return to basics and start again if necessary. Focus your mind and you open up your intuition. Your life will be long and happy. Accept your sensitive side. The healing inside. Expressing yourself fully releases neck and shoulder tension, thyroid deficiencies, and throat lymphatic infections. I think Leo got this same one. So I don't know, some of you may be dealing with a Leo. Maybe you need to do some meditations together. So defend yourself. This is beautiful. This is all. What's that damn 7 of fire? Yeah, see? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Throat, third eye, and heart chakra and crown chakra. Then you got Flint as well. Let's read Flint. Flint is telling y'all portal power. Flint stabilizes energy and cuts through to the core of issues, clearing blockages and loosening ties. It opens portals to other worlds and hidden aspects of yourself. Self-understanding. You are a person with profound inner depths. Do not be afraid to explore this hidden side. It contains treasure beyond knowing, together with attitudinal karma and repressed emotions affecting well-being. Flint connects you to your ancestors, a natural traveler. You know how to negotiate the shamanic underworld to obtain healing insights. You also receive the shaman card here, or the hierophant card. Strengthen your boundaries. Cut through confusion to the core of the matter. Soul retrieval is necessary if you left any part of yourself in another life or an abusive childhood experience. An unwelcome visitor from the past can be left behind, but recognize lessons before you move on. Healing insight. Paying attention to energetic boundaries and core strength. Cutting detrimental ties and strengthening your connection to planet maintains well-being. Chakra, earth, star, and base. The frequency is earthy. Okay, it's starting to rain. But I've got one more question for you. One more card interpretation. I just don't want my computer to get fucked up. And then that would be something. So from the soul cards, these cards don't have any meaning. I'm just going to shuffle them and you're going to tell me, or you're going to have the meaning. And whatever intuitively comes to your mind and to your soul, your gut feeling is what spirit wants you to know for these, okay? Give me a message for Aquarius for June 12th to June 18th. What is the overall message in this reading for Aquarius spirit? What is the overall message in this reading for Aquarius spirit? What is the... My hands are numb. Sorry, it's hard to shuffle. What is the message in this reading for Aquarius spirit? What is the message in this reading for Aquarius? What is the message in this reading for Aquarius? So what does this mean to you? I'll put my 2 cents. I feel like it's almost saying, be silent, be still. It's just as on a movie. I don't know what movies want. Be silent, be still, be silent, be still. But I'm laughing, but I feel like it means to surrender in a sense, or to recharge yourself, recharge your batteries. But I can be 100% wrong. Look, they even almost kind of look alike, like a triangular kind of. So whatever you think is the message. I love y'all. Thanks for listening. Peace.